Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play a Factorio Uncut. Kind of going up and down here, just trying to cover the areas that the robots are not. I don't know if we just don't have a lot of logistics bots or what, but none of these chests are getting filled up, so I guess we can go ahead and pre-fill them up. And biters. No more biters. Let's see, are we getting power over here? We are not. Yeah, robots just not working at the pace that I would like them to. But I got to thinking about this setup, and I think I want to do something a little bit different. I want to make a slight little tweak to it. In that, I want to do that, and that, and that, and then put just a couple of turrets here on the backside. And my logic behind that is that they'll probably never get used, but if they do get used, I'm going to be really glad that they're there. Because if something were to happen and these turrets were to be taken out, we would be basically wide open. And at least this gives just a little bit of a buffer for us going forward. And actually, I want to replace my blueprint with that one. So we build that going forward. I'm not going to spend a lot of time going back and rebuilding the ones that we already did. But I am going to do that up here in this corner, because this seems like an important one where that needs to be, because it seems to be getting a lot of attention. All right, we got a little warning. Where was that? Down here, where we are currently building. And yeah, robots are, they're working. My own personal robots are, I'm going to go ahead and take them out of the equation right now so I don't have to sit and wait for them to show up. Let's see, let's start, right here, and we'll update this blueprint. And we'll update this blueprint, and with those two, we can update the double blueprint. All right, and we can start carrying this on down. Now, are we at the spot now where we can keep the old one? It looks like it. So we can put that down, and we don't have to worry about there being a hole in the defenses because the old turrets here will fill in the gaps. And that goes down to there. This is our bottom line. I think we should probably take it one further. That is not what I wanted to do. Right there. And look at me Control-Z in that like I actually know what I'm doing. Okay, let's go ahead and get you guys back up for temporary purposes. We'll minimize the amount of ammo that you have. And, yeah, let's go ahead and put these power poles in place on the way up. And we'll have to do the robot network on the way down. All right, that looks good. And we should be able to just Control-C that with the big power pole. And hopefully the line uppage will be good enough on the way down. But let's see, we're going to have to place this, so, okay, yeah. We don't get the overlay if we don't actually have a RoboPort there. That's not optimal. Well, I guess we could technically do it down here. Because this is still all part of the same robot network. Is that going to cover everything logistically? Yeah, so we'll be good with that. We do, however, need to put the RoboPort down to get the overlay. All right, that goes there. Let's get this power pole up. And then one right there. And we'll go ahead and put that down. Actually, you know what? Let's not put that down. Because most of this should be in construction range, and then the construction robots will go and place those. All right, so that should get that side of the wall taken care of. All of our robot friends will go out and take care of building all of that and getting all of that populated. Do I have any requester chests? I've got 2 of them. But this is already covered by other turrets, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right, this is looking good. Let's see, refining, did we ever get that situated? That is all working right now. Very good. Just thinking, we never expanded the cracking out when we added. This cracking setup is set up for just 8 of them. We have more than that now. We have 18 of them. So we need to double this to get that running full time. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I think the wall... We'll get the wall up. We'll stop worrying about that. And then we'll start messing around with optimizations on things. All right, so I think we are pretty good to go. There's some adjustments we need to make up here. We need to run this wall going down this side and possibly get it set up in some of our outposts. I think that would be a wise decision as well. So a lot of wall to lay down. Let's go ahead. We'll roll the intro. I will take out... let's see. I don't want to take out the power... Actually, you know what? I don't care if we take down the power poles. We can always reset it. Yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll roll the intro, and I will see you on the other side, where we will continue our wall laying. And it's not like I care, because I don't care, but I kind of do care, just a little bit. But really, you know, it doesn't matter. And I shouldn't care, and I don't really care. But I kind of do. Let's just take all these miners out, and we'll rework the stone. I'm looking at this stone situation, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing. We're going to have to expand stone out here soon. I tell you what, let's get over here. Let's find a nice spot. Maybe like right here. We need stone expansion, because I'm just going to forget this stuff while we're doing the wall. Let's see. We also needed a oil cracking expansion. And I'm just going to leave those there. Those are the 2 big items that we need to worry about right now. All right, yeah, this stone is a little bit of a concern. Because that's all the stone we have, and stone's like one of those things that's actually utilized in this particular later versions of Factorio. It's not like it used to be, where you could just kind of ignore its existence. Does that get all of that powered? Okay, you guys aren't powered up here. And that is that's a safety concern. You guys are not powered up here. Did we not get our... I guess not. Our big power pole wasn't part of this blueprint. Which is kind of unfortunate. All right, so these coal miners are gone. This is all gone. This is all gone. We don't need any of that anymore. And this is definitely not a priority right now, but cleaning this up sure does make me feel good. And it gives me a break from panicking about biter attacks. All right, so we do still have a situation here with iron. So there's a potential for some mixing there, so that means that that is still necessary. And for you guys, we're going to have the problem of coal and stone mixing. Copper and stone mixing. I don't know, I have this thing where, I guess it's because they both start with C, that I always want to say copper when I mean coal and vice versa. All right, and that'll put it all on the same side. Let's just put one of these here to balance that out and get it on both sides so it doesn't back up. And let's see, this is no longer going anywhere because we took out our iron. What do we want to do with this? We got another one over here. That one's never going to get used. Let's just, for now, we'll put it in a box. And someday we'll find a way to get that out of here. All right, all that should be good. We got a lot of extra parts here. I'm very interested in taking some of those up. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, let's not do those. Let's make sure... We weren't able to see this corner over here. I just want to get some radar over here so we can kind of peek in on it from time to time. And we shouldn't really need... We should be able to just do that right there. We could have done that from map mode. Speaking of doing things from map mode... let's put one, like, right here, too. And, I don't think we have any, we don't have any radar in our storage right now. But if we go and throw them in there... Oh, you don't have a place to put your stuff. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, you guys are actually going to take my trash away now. You guys. All right, and is that as far as that went? That is as far as that went. And we really don't have a lot of concern over here, but for consistency's sake, we'll go ahead and continue this on down. Hey, this is not going to be optimal. That was on the third one right there. That's our spacing. We're going to miss a power pole, so let's put that down. And roboports. Go right there. What can we get rid of? Do we need all these? We can get rid of that one. We can get rid of this one. And get rid of this one. Okay, so this doesn't line up, and I'm really not too concerned with defending this corner, although I probably should be. We might just leave this right here. We'll give you guys a little bit of a buff as far as ammo is concerned, and we'll just leave that there as a safety area. And then, using this line right here, let's put it, maybe take it out a bit. Something like no, let's bring it in. Bring it in like right there. And we'll leave both of those as a safety precaution. This up here does not need to be in there. I don't know why I put it up there. Because if the biters go through, they'll go in here through the back. But I imagine most, if not all of them, are going to go through this section right here. Okay, this is sounding serious. All right, and it's actually in an area that we're planning on updating here soon. What's going on down here? Nothing good. All right, hopefully we'll get the wall down there in time. You down. You down. You down. Someone was asking about flamethrower turrets, and I do agree that they are very good and probably still very powerful. I use them quite a bit in the Factorio series, as well as other series that I've done. I don't think they're going to be a good... I'm avoiding them for one purpose alone. It just seems like oil has been nerfed as far as its production is concerned. And I don't want to risk dealing with something dependent on oil and potentially taking our oil and using it elsewhere until I have a better feel for what the production numbers are. All right, that will be good right there. Let's go ahead and run the power. Make sure it's in the right spot. Do we need this here with this pole here? I submit that we do not. And actually, it doesn't look like we need any of the middle power poles at all, because we can just pull our electricity off the tracks. So let's run with that idea. We do need to run roboports too, but those should be able to run off the track power as well. All right, that's our spot right there. Let's see, we've got the robot network down here in the mall. Let's pull it over from the mall area and we'll work on it from there. Boy, look at all this carnage. Oh, those are my robots. Why don't you pick on my other robots? Yeah, you don't like that very much, do you? All right, yeah, this area right here. Let's see. Will this work if we put it in line with our train? It sure will. I say we do that. And probably we'll need a medium on these. Okay. And, yeah, we'll just expand the network like that. Okay, it's not like before. We're actually a little bit concerned about that break right there. So we'll fudge it a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. What I wanted him to do was place the roboport, and that was the one thing that they decided that, nah, we're not going to do that. There. And is that going to cover us? Oh, we got a gaggle of them coming in here. Combat robots, make short work of them. I need to go get some more of these. They're actually really kind of nice to have. Okay, that one will go there. Why aren't you guys getting power? Because we're not producing power. Okay, that's a concern, probably due to all the roboports that I'm placing everywhere. That would make sense. I'm sure it'll probably stabilize once all the construction is done, but yeah, for now, that's definitely going to be an issue. We should have plenty of coal, and we should have plenty of... we should have plenty of coal. We should have plenty of stone furnaces down here in order to get this stuff built. Let's take a little visit down here and see if we can't get that done real quick. 15, 20. Let's see, I ran too far. I was building while driving. And let's do 10 of those. And let's throw our radar in here. And that will get the ones that we placed down earlier. We'll get those built. We've got pipes. We might need a couple of other water pumps. Let's get... well, we'll just need one for now. We'll need belt. We'll need inserters. And power poles, we should be good to go here. Oh, I was going to check. It seems like we didn't have chemical plants being made in an automated fashion. I was going to go check on that as well. Before we go too far, though, one thing I do want to do is come up here to the corner and just see, with all this carnage and all this destruction, just how this thing is holding up here. All right, not doing bad. We are missing a turret here, but that's okay. It's held up through all that. Through all that carnage and destruction. Very, very good. Okay, so... 9, 10 is what we want. Go ahead and move that, build that right here. Connect you guys up. And this isn't using a full red belt, so we should be able to steal a little bit off here to go and feed these guys and just give us a little bit more oomph. Looks like I didn't grab the inserters. Meant to, did not. And we got pipe. I guess the base robots have reserved that. Okay, that'll do that. So you just need some water then, and that should be good to go. At least get us back to 0 for now. And yeah, I think once the big, massive building projects are done, that should lay off a little bit. All right. So yeah, we should probably carry this on down. All right, I know what I want to do. We're still going to expand to the south, so I don't want to spend a lot of time investing a lot in that area. What I do want to do, however, is get a train set up. Oh. Requester, how many does that give us? Gives us 2. What are we missing? Steel? Not that much of a walk. Yeah, I want to get a train station set up that's going to be loading up basically ammunition and walls and let's see, power poles. Everything we need to build our walls elsewhere so we can basically automate the building of that. The maintenance of that, I should say. Do we want to automate the building? I mean, anything that we build out there, we're going to want to be able to repair and replace. So I think that is going to be what we're going to have to do. So we'll set that up there. That'll be our station. I want you to request bullets. How many bullets? 600. That seems okay. It's primarily going to be for refueling. Repair packs. Wall or gun turrets we're gonna need. Walls. And medium power poles. Got 1 free here. What do we want to do with it? A belt. I'm trying to think of things that might possibly get damaged. We're going to need requester chests and belt as well, but I don't think those have a high likelihood of dying. Let's just do the big ones. And I think that'll work. This appears to not be in robot range. Let's see what we can do about that. Yeah, if we can get that, because we'll set up our building train as well. Okay. Those requests should go there. And then we'll need a locomotive and a car, at least 1 car. We'll do 2 cars, so we can have a trash car going as well. Yeah, and I want to set these trains up so that they are basically going to travel to all the different outposts and just supply with things, so that we can keep all the walls repaired, and we'll have plenty of items out there for them. Basically, an automated maintenance train, I guess is what we would call it. So yeah, let's grab a locomotive. We've got 1 car. I would like 2, 3 of them. So that gives us 4. That's what I want. Let's see, where did we get our chests? We got them down here. Now that I'm here, I had to actually get some of those. Let's see, providers. I want some active provider chests, but not very many of them. Yeah, maybe like 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is what we will do. Storage and buffer chests, those are going to be needed later, but not right now. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and grab all these active providers, and let's grab a stack of storages as well. Train stops. Oh, we don't need train stops. We've already got train stops. Looks like we may need another copper train as well. Just make a note of that real quick. Okay, train, car, and I wanted to move this car up so it wouldn't automatically load up with this stuff. Let's see, I want to filter this out. I want ammo, maybe like What did we do? Like 4 stacks, I thought. Then repair packs. Then gun turrets. Wall. Big power poles. And little power poles. And that's all we'll set it up for right now. Because it's mainly just going to be used for maintenance. We probably need to get some robots and stuff like that in there as well. But for now, I think that works. All right, let's put another car there. And I wanted to put a couple of cars on our personal train. Let's give it a color... yellow. Yellow's a nice kind of maintenance-y color. I think that'll work. And you, I want a couple of stack inserters coming off of you. And you are going to load into the active provider chest. And this is going to be a place where we can put trash and stuff in this wagon. And when it comes back to base, it'll get put in these active providers, and the logistics bots will come and take it off into storage. Little guy's just working so hard. I felt like I needed to help him out. All right, so let's go to... let's name this. This will be main item equals... Is it gun turret? Yeah. So this will be our, like, turret resupply stop. And for now, let's just go to... Where do we want to start? Let's start at coal. Because it's kind of close. Oh, and did I not get in it? I didn't get in it. Let's follow it. We're eventually going to want to set this up so that... a little bit of a traffic jam here, huh? Well, we'll signal that differently later. This area needs to be signaled as well. I think I've said that before. Main station signals. There we go. Yeah. All right. Boy, just looking at the time, we're going a little bit long. I think I'll go ahead and end this episode here. But thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. In the next episode, we'll get this area secured and get a train network set up here so that we can start repairing some of these items in an automatic way. But thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.